short mentoring session over coffee, because then I'm going to actually, which is great, have a session with my client over coffee in person. So to start things off, I appreciate all the support as well. I'm pleased this weekend, yesterday I uploaded quite a lot of videos. I want to get a lot of momentum going and help more people on the channel on all platforms, and I've got some meetup groups coming up that you lot are welcome to attend. Okay, so managing anxiety and stress by training. So the training that I do and the training that I teach my clients and mentor them, it's not just training with going to the gym, which it is, because you know, most people when you say training, well, most people would associate, I guess, training as it could be going for a run, going to the gym, lifting weights, and that is training, that is a form of training. But I also teach and explain training also with regards to facing your anxieties, facing your responsibilities, you know, building up, getting better at dealing with, you know, your finances, your relationships, your health, things that you need to do, bills, all those sorts of things that we've all got to do in our life. So you can train yourself to get better at them by wanting to get better, and obviously by practicing. You know, exercising, training, practicing have all got one common principle. If you do it consistently, you get better, you get more experienced. So I really, if anything, on this stream, I really wanted to remind people of the value and the simplicity. Now, of course, everybody pretty much knows this, but why don't most people do it? And a lot of people don't do it because it's stressful, it's difficult until it becomes peaceful and calm, until you get used to it. So you start off by making a commitment and an effort to start training and working on these things. And when you go to the gym regularly, when you exercise regularly, when you eat healthier, when you socialize more, when you're around positive people, you have less anxiety and stress, you're happier, you have better mental health. So it's really simple. And as I've said, what you see now, my mentoring sessions are really simple. I love them. I thought about this. I've been mentoring people for 12 years now. And a couple of years ago, I was reflecting on how do I explain, you know, more easily what I do. And then it just came to me through the last few weeks or so, you know, asking my clients what works, what helps, and then reflecting on what I do. And what I do is have a conversation with people over a coffee. You know, mentorship is simple, but you know, it's difficult for people to make that commitment. But if you're hungry enough and you want to do it, like anything, you're going to make that commitment. And with commitment and with mentorship and with training and with relationship building, you make positive progress in your life. One tip that I want to share today for everybody that wants to have less stress in their life, less anxiety, and more happiness, more confidence and peace, just do one step at a time. So let me give you an example. If you're someone at the moment that's stressed and isolated, reach out, have a conversation with a friend, go spend time with family. That's one tip that you can do that will help. Another tip is, it's a beautiful weather now, go for a 30-minute run in the park. Running's a beautiful thing and anyone can do it, and you can go at a really slow pace. So it's not too difficult, but it's challenging enough that it's going to give you some fitness and it's going to give you more peace. So that's another thing that everyone can do. And if you build on that, hopefully you will, as my clients do and I do, you'll make more and more progress the more effort you put in to your relationship to managing stress and anxiety, and that will give you naturally more peace in your life, more happiness, more contentment and more gratitude. All those things come when there's less stress and anxiety. When you remove those things, we're naturally more joyous, more calm, everybody. Other things you can do, you can make a list. I call it a daily discipline routine or a gratitude list. Make a list in the morning of all the things that are giving you stress. and also the things that you want to do that would give you joy. Write that list down. Don't put pressure on yourself, and slowly work that list off. So I'll give you a really simple example. I started doing this when I come out of hospital in 2017. I'd write down a list of to-do things. So, okay, today I've got to go and do my laundry, I've got to wash my clothes, I've got to clean my apartment, I've got to pay a bill, my rent, I've got to do some shopping, some groceries, I've got to iron my shirt or buy a new shirt, I've got to attend to meet a friend or a family member, or create some content in business. I would write those things down, and I would work off the list, and I'd feel great when I completed it, or even if I completed a couple of things on that list. And that was a great way of not only just enjoying my life and my day, but managing my anxieties and my stresses and expectations better. Simple things. And of course, these are all the things that I teach on my mentorship programs for my clients. I help them to have a routine in their life, to have structure. So they're going to the gym, they're eating healthy, they're around positive people, they're being positive, they're making a list of the things they've got to do in their daily life, whether it's in their career, it's with their bills, their household, all those things. And these are all things that we all have to do in our lives, and you can get better at doing them in a much more calm, relaxed way. It's so important to have help and support, that's how I got more confident when I was younger. I joined the boxing gym, Fitzroy Lodge. I went to about 3 boxing gyms in London. I'm so grateful for the help that I got. I'm still getting the benefits now, 20 years later, 15, 20 years. And I got that help and support from the trainers, from a community. They taught me how to box, they taught me how to keep fit. I also, you build a community, you go into a gym several times a week, you get to know people down there, you make friends, you say hello to people, it makes you feel good. It's really simple. Then that gave me confidence to start going to meet-up groups before I started my business and I started coaching and mentoring others. I started going to groups, getting more comfortable, being around groups, meeting people, learning from teachers, taking courses. Then I built the confidence to start my own groups. I started doing public speaking. I started to teach people how to be confident, how to manage anxiety, how to live a positive life, how to change their life, how to get better at communicating and respecting people more, all those things. So it's all in the area of mentorship, training, help. I love this area, it's my passion. And everybody at some time needs help and support, even mentors do. I get help and support. And getting help and support is nothing to be ashamed of. It's actually a strength that makes you a stronger person. And getting support from people and giving support is how you become a better person and a far more happier person. And I don't say this to be unkind, but I've seen it throughout my life. I've been teaching for 12 years and I've received teaching. People that are reluctant to get help and support, they don't make the progress in their life. That people that do get mentorship and take courses and go to the gym and get personal trainers and therapists and coaches, and they don't make the progress. And of course they don't, because they don't have that support and they don't learn new things, new skills. So the mentorship that I provide, it's not just providing mental and emotional support for my clients for their mental health and their stresses, which it does. It's providing my expertise in my qualified area. So lifestyle determines your level of happiness. Lifestyle determines your level of stress and anxiety. This is not to put anyone down at all. I'm helping. And I've been there myself, right? So anyone can change at any time, and I'll get to that in some video soon. So people haven't got to feel, oh, I'm being judged, oh, I'm not living a good lifestyle. No, I'm not doing that at all. I'm helping you. if you're exercising regularly, you're gonna be happier, less stressed. Simple science, very simple. If you're socializing with people that you enjoy being around and you're treating people how you want to be treated, if you're kind to other people, you're going to feel better. Now, if you're doing a career that you enjoy, I love what I do. I love helping people. I get paid to do what I love, and I like helping others. So if you're doing a job that you enjoy, you're going to have less stress. You're exercising regularly, you're doing a career that you enjoy, and you've got positive people in your life, and you're being positive to everybody. You're treating people how you want to be treated. Simple, good life, simple life. There's not much more you need other than that to be happy in life, and anything else is a bonus. But there's the foundation, exercising, socializing, enjoying your career, being positive to others. That's the foundation of any happy, positive, healthy, life filled with gratitude. And anyone can do it. Don't let yourself tell you that you can't. You can do it. If I can do it, anyone can. I'm no different to anyone. I'm a regular person, a normal person, whatever normal is, but I think people understand that. So if I can do it, anyone can, and my clients can do it. We're all doing it. No one's better than anybody. But some people put in more of an effort, which is why they get better results and make more progress. Another good tip, I practice it today, I did it this second, is stop for a second. I know that you've got challenges in your life and stresses, and we've all got those things. What are you grateful for? I'm grateful for being out today having a coffee, just being out having a coffee and being healthy. It makes me really happy. My family, my faith, and I'm meeting a client, just that I've got all these things, simple things. I'm grateful for today. Really grateful, I mean that. What are you grateful for? If you practice, even if you just take 5 minutes out of your day every morning before you commute to work and just say, hang on a minute, I've got stresses in my life, not denying that, things that might make me unhappy, but what am I grateful for? If you focus on what you're grateful for, you immediately start to go, you know what, I feel a bit better about my life. I think there's hope, and there is hope. Great exercise. I do this with my clients when we need it. Yeah, I get them to be honest about what's making them unhappy, what's stressing them out, what's causing stress, and I also get them to announce what are they grateful for in their life. And when you do both, you feel better. But most people, they don't spend time even acknowledging what they're grateful for or announcing. I don't even think in that way. They just spend all their time complaining about their problems and pointing out where they're unhappy about other people. That makes you miserable in life. Everybody does it a little bit. A little bit's going to be fine. Nothing at all, but doing it all the time is not healthy. The quickest way to put you in depression is to complain endlessly about others, because when you do that, you just make yourself miserable straight away when you do that. And we know that from experience. How does it feel when you speak good about others, when you speak good about yourself? When you speak good about the things that you've got in your life, you immediately feel better. So the 3 key areas that I mentor my clients to make progress in are their career, their business and career, their health and their fitness, and their relationships with other people. They're the 3 main areas that we all need to live a more fulfilling and happy life. Now, of course, you can still be grateful if all those areas are not perfect. Absolutely, you can be grateful just to be alive. But obviously, putting things into practical terms and generally what people want and how they feel, it's those 3 areas. And I include in those areas what you give to others, which is so important. If you're not giving to others, you're going to be miserable. If you're just selfish and you're just thinking about always, of course we all think about what we need to a certain extent, but some do it to a degree that is unhealthy. And if you're always thinking about what can I get, I need stuff, I need things from people, I need things from life, you're going to be miserable, because it's not entirely, it's not honest, it's not healthy. There is a balance in everything. So giving to others, and the quickest way to give is just being friendly and kind to people when you go and get your coffee. Instead of just being miserable and buying the coffee, ask the person, how's your day going? Thanks for the coffee, how are you? Simple manners, a bit of common courtesy goes a long way, and then you feel better anyway. People treat you generally based on how you treat them. All these are simple mentoring tips. They are all anxiety reducing. If you treat people bad, you're going to have massive amounts of anxiety and stress because of all the anger and the resentment, and you treat yourself like that. Before you treat someone a certain way, you have to treat yourself like that. Isn't that fascinating? So which I don't, but if I went online, or if anyone went online and they start hating on people for no reason and writing bad comments, they treat themselves like that. But if you go online and say positive things about people and you're thankful, or you just don't say anything at all, you feel better. Of course you feel better. Because you're emotionally behaving in a more civilized, loving, honest, kind manner. And it's never too late. I was talking to a guy in the gym, he's 73 years of age, lovely man, telling me how much he loves his wife. I thought that was beautiful. And he's exercising. Never too old to live a positive lifestyle. You're never too old to change your life. You're never too old to love people, be kind to people. And you're never too old to find gratitude in your life. And you're never too young. Anyone can do it if they want to do it. So again, a simple tip, do one positive thing today. Simple thing. You know what's a simple thing? Leave your house, go for a walk in the park and enjoy it. That's a positive thing, be around nature. It's nice being around the trees, the plants. You're in a park, generally got nice people, you've got nice weather. What more can you ask for? Managing anxiety and stress is not complicated. Overcoming anxiety is not complicated. Once you take the necessary practical steps and you apply these simple habits, but people make it difficult because they go online and they're trying to solve their problems with the same thing that created the problems, and that's negative thinking, overthinking, over-intellectualizing, reading too much information and then getting overwhelmed with intellect and getting stuck. You don't need all that information. Too much information, too much, makes people anxious and overwhelmed. They don't know how to apply it, which is why things need to be broken down and simplified. And I simplify it for my clients. And I start off by saying, when you wake up in the morning, make your bed, give thanks to what you're thankful for, clean your apartment, take a shower, go to the gym, have a workout, go to work, do the best you can, or run your business, spend time with your people that you love, help other people, and that's it. Anything else is a bonus. You can fit in your traveling, you can work on your hobbies. Everyone's got different hobbies. I'm sure all of you have got hobbies and interests. Many hobbies out there that are positive. Writing, photography, filmmaking, singing, martial arts, speaking, helping people, walking the dogs, your pets. Do your hobbies. You'll feel more happy, you'll be less anxious. See, when you sit down and you worry about your anxieties and your life, your finances, your health, your relationships, it just gets worse. When you break the pattern and the cycle of worry and you get up and you go for a coffee in a nice coffee shop, you meet with friends, you do something, you pay your bills, you attend to your maintenance in your house, you clean, you go for a run in the park, go on a day trip, you live your life, basically. You feel better. You stop thinking and you start living. That's the tip for today. That's the metaphor. Stop overthinking, start living. Start living from today. Live. Most people forget that they're alive and they forget how to live. Sometimes I do. My friends remind me, sometimes my clients do. Start living. You start living by getting out of bed. Stop hitting the snooze button. Come off social media for even 60 minutes. 60 minutes away from social media. Go for a walk in the park with your friends and family. You'll feel better. A happy life is not complicated, but the mind, if you let it, will make you believe that it is. Procrastination is anxiety. Procrastination is a fear of committing to living a fulfilled life. Procrastination is a fear of being kind to others, a fear of forgiving, moving forward. Procrastination is attending to your responsibilities in your life, doing the things that you enjoy. Sometimes we've got to do things that we don't always enjoy, but we've got to do them. That's part of life, but we can still find gratitude in that. It's not easy, start off slowly. I'm going to make a YouTube video on that literally this week, on the importance and the value of being kind to other people, treating them well, how that makes people feel and how that makes you feel. Of course, people are going to challenge it. Everyone's always got to be critical. They can explain, well, how do I do that when people are mean to me? Well, you have personal boundaries, obviously. You know, you can assert your boundaries, but not everybody's mean. There's many kind people, and if you treat, you know, if you're kind to as many people as you can every day, more people will be kind to you. So, you know, it benefits everybody. And if you don't do that, then no matter how much stuff you got in life, you'd be miserable. Be miserable, absolutely miserable. The amount of people, I'm sorry to say it, they've got millions of pounds, they've got cars, they've got clothes, they're not happy people, they're miserable. Why? Because they're not kind to people. They're failing, their character's failing. They may be successful in material things, and it's great, good luck to them, wish them all the best. But there's also people that are poor, that haven't got much, they're also miserable because they're not being kind. So these things don't cost money. It's not about your followers, it's not about your clothes, it's about you as a person, it's your character, it's your heart, it's your values. Very, very important. You know, I'm glad that my parents taught me the value of that, and I'm really grateful that I learned that from my faith, and I learned it from good people like you on the stream and friends, and even learned that from negative people. Sometimes you've got to rise above it and just say, you know, just because this person's been negative to me and treating me unkindly, I'm not going to go around and treat others like that, because not everybody did that. I learned that from my nan. Everyone can do it, you know. I see so many kind people online because I'm drawn to people that are like that. I follow their stuff, I support them, they give me massive value. So if they're doing it and I'm doing it, and a lot of you are doing it, why can't those that are not doing it do it? They can do it if they really want to. They can do it if they really want to. So kindness, how you treat others, affects your mental health, your stress levels, your anxiety, your happiness, your joy, your gratitude. It's really simple, man, when you get down to it. If you do good consistently in life, generally you get good. If you treat people well, they treat you well. And if they don't treat you well, then you don't mind too much, because you have a lot of love in your life, and the kindness and the love that you got and the good people override the negativity. Right. That will be it today. I'm going to meet my client. I really enjoyed today. Thanks for coming on. I hope that really helps you. I'll see you in the next live stream mentoring session over coffee. So have a good day. Good luck, everyone. I'll speak to you soon. Thank you for your support. Bye.